Finally, guys, finally, a sea of green out here on the crypto bubbles daily time frame. I mean, this is wonderful. Finally, the government has been able to agree to end the US government shutdown, and the crypto market has been reacting positively to this. I mean, just look at this. This is fantastic. Not bad for a start after the lockdown. Not bad for a start after the shutdown. I mean, look at this. Bitcoin back above 0.105k, now at 106,700 300. Even Ethereum back at 3,600, up over 5% on the day. Even XRP as high as almost $2.5, up 8% on the day. Wow, this is spectacular. I mean, this is just what we need for the crypto market. Let's look at some particular coin of interest that we always monitoring here on the channel. Wow, you can see real activity. I mean, just look at Casper, 4.1% on the day. Not bad. Same for XRP, 8.4. ETH. I mean, only ICP has suffered a bit of a breakdown or a drawback. I mean, this is to be expected, and at this point where most cryptos are doing well, we expect a bit of rotation back into the major altcoins, and then also Bitcoin. But still not bad. I start here, even still rising a bit. But yes, our main focus for this video, of course, is Zebec, and let's see how Zebec is. I mean, 14.3% on the day. Wow, Zebec here is one of the biggest gainers on the daily time frame. 14.3%. We are back above 0.0035. Wow. Okay, this is good. And well, some good news to go along with it. Let's go into Twitter and see what's happening right here. Wow, so we've got this post from Zbcn man. Actually came to my timeline yesterday, but I couldn't make a video on it, unfortunately. But shout out to Zbcn man. I mean, always doing the Lord's work on Zbcn on Twitter. If you're not following him, go on Twitter and follow him. He's man to follow. Always with news. Shouting. Alright, so let's see what he's talking about here. This very interesting post I put up yesterday that has been gaining a lot of traction. Let's see. So, as Coinbase is loading Zbcn, here's the full on-chain proof. Breakdown of why listing is soon. It sounds very, very interesting, guys. Okay, let's break it down easy. Total Zbcn bought past 12 months, 6.8 billion Zbcn. Yes, 6.8 billion. Wow, that is a lot. 6.8 billion Zbcn, almost equaling 21.4 million US dollars, at the average price of 0.00315. Wow. Current Coinbase holding 5.2 billion Zbcn. So we're saying Coinbase currently holds 5.2 billion Zbcn tokens. Wow. Valued at 16.85 million US dollars at the live price of 0.0324. Verified on SourceScan across 27 plus labeled Coinbase wallets. Wow. That is a lot of Zbcn, and I mean, just shows that they seem to be accumulating ahead of a potential listing, which could be very, very good. I mean, that's good news. Let's see here. Top holders breakdown. Coinbase won 1.8 billion Zbcn tokens, approximately 5.83 million US dollars. We also have Coinbase Prime, 1.2 billion Zbcn token, approximately $3.89 million. And we have 25 plus alt wallets, holding approximately 2.2 billion Zbcn tokens, valued at $7.13 million. Wow, 83% in top 5 wallets, usually equal classic pre-listing staging. Biggest buy of 2025, we have October 29th, we had 1.2 billion Zbcn from crypto.com. We also had on November 1st to 9th, 980 Zbcn still flowing, because I mean, we're still in November, we could still have more inflows this month. We had in August 572 million Zbcn tokens. And then in July, on the 29th of July, we had 300 million Zbcn tokens viral alert origin. Oh, this is very interesting. All inflows, minimal outflows. This isn't custody, this is inventory, right? Why now? So for those that might be asking, why is Coinbase going to be interested in listing Zbcn now? Well, let's see what it says. So Kraken listed on the 15th of October, and then we had a 30% pump. We also had SOC2 compliance in September of 2025. Now we have ISO 222 and MiCA ready for November 22nd. That's just a few weeks away. Coinbase Ventures portfolio projects. We also have real payroll use, Walmart, Zero Hash, MasterCard, NBA, NHL campaign, which drops on November 10th. That happens to be today. Wow. Now, Coinbase listing odds. We have a 65 to 75% odd by Q1 of 2026. Okay. We have a 70 to 80% odd of the listing happening in December of 2025, which happens to be next month. And then we have an 85 to 90% odd of this listing happening in January of 2026 if delayed. Okay. Now it matches PITE and JTO pre-listing playbook. Expected timeline announcements December 15th, 60% chance. Trading live end of year 2025. Coinbase effects 50 to 100% pump historical average. How to verify yourself. So he has attached links here to go and verify some of these transactions, which I believe he also attached screenshots to, which we'll be looking at shortly. It also shows here order effects, filter Coinbase, transfers, see billions flow in real time. Wow. I mean, it's saying here, of course, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research, but you can see that the BCM man has done his own work here, and he has really dug in deep to find some of this information out, which is, I mean, we just have to appreciate him, right? So let's look at some of the screenshots he has attached here. We can see this 4 screenshots here. Coinbase hot wallet form while holding almost $1 million worth of Zbcn. You can see here. Let's take the second screenshot. You can also see here Coinbase hot wallet 3. This just shows you empirical evidence that Coinbase has been quietly stacking up Zbcn. I mean, you can look at this almost $700,000 worth of Zbcn here, 161 million Zbcn token. You can also see the next screenshot here. Coinbase won almost $500,000 worth of Zbcn, over 100 million Zbcn token here. And then lastly, Coinbase hot wallet 2 holding 100 million Zbcn and another $434,000 worth of Zbcn. Wow, this is just hardcore evidence to show that Coinbase is interested in potentially listing Zbcn, and this is no longer a matter of if, it's just a matter of when it will happen. Could it be this month? No. Could it be next month? Could it be January, Q1 of 2026? We are just going to have to wait and see what happens. But the signs are positive. I mean, this accumulation over time shows that they are really interested. And I mean, this is not a bad time. Crypto market is back in full flow, so we could be in for a big surprise anytime from now. All right, let's look at some other tweets. We have this first tweet from Noah James saying, "Time is up for Zbcn. Zebec looks ready to explode out of the downtrend on 4-hour chart. She looks strong and ready as ever to break out." What happens these next 2 weeks? I mean, I'm sure this is in reaction to the US government ending its shutdown, and you can see from here, from the moment it was announced, we've had a 14% boost, which is absolutely huge. So for those of you that were accumulating in the bear market, this is time for you to start to see your portfolio go up. So yes, it's time is up for Zbcn, and now it's time for it to keep pumping and pumping, hopefully. We also have this very interesting tweet from Melo XRP seems to be an XRP fanboy, but I mean, it's also interested in ZBN, which is very good to see. It says here manifesting a Zbcn Coinbase listing at the end of the year. Let's not forget they, along with Seco, were original investors. Yeah, and it's tagging at Brian Armstrong here. Let's make this happen. We know you want those fees from the FOMO once this thing starts breaking. Wow, okay, this is another very bullish tweet here on Twitter. I mean, he's saying that Coinbase was an original investor. Of course, they were an original investor like this, just as the screenshot shows here. Let me just read this out. This used to be on the former website before they had an upgrade recently. So Zebec is a decentralized infrastructure network for real world value flows founded in 2021. Zebec has quickly established itself as a key player in the DeFi sector, attracting $35 million as at the time when the screenshot was taken, in investment from notable firms such as Seco, Coinbase, which is our main focus in this video, Solana Ventures, Briar Capital, Republic, Lightspeed Ventures partner. So if Seco was an original, no, Seco alongside Coinbase were original investors, right? So I think it's even makes it easier for Coinbase to want to get back into this token, right, into this project and list it, because obviously they've had a very, very serious interest right from the start at being investors. So now they're coming back and listing it on their platform or their exchange shouldn't be so much of a problem. So I guess they're just waiting it out, trying to accumulate as much, and then waiting for some major breakthroughs for Zebec, right, before final listing. And I mean, recently we got the Casper listing, and usually historically we've seen records that after cracking list a coin, usually Coinbase listing follows. So hopefully this happens very soon for Zebec. Also, we need more bullish news for this coin. So finally, we're going to look at this from Zbcn man again. Like I said, you have to follow him on Twitter. I mean, he's doing a lot of work on Zebec. So yeah, he's saying here November trifecta incoming for Zbcn. Zebec is locked, loaded, and positioned for the ultimate moonshot this month. Let's go. Right. So it's saying here ISO 222 compliance announcement ready to dominate global payments. We also have the super app drop, your all-in-one DeFi powerhouse just leveled up. We also have the Coinbase listing with wallets that are heating up. Could this be the spark? He's asking. Of course, that will be a spark if the listing happens. With the government shutdown over and liquidity flooding back into the market like a raging river, the stars are aligning this time to drop that ISO bomb, unleash the super duper app, and confirm the Coinbase listing. It is the listing season right now. Pirates, we are sailing to treasure. Definitely, we are sailing to the treasure zone, right? So we're just waiting for some of this announcement to come into effect, and boom, we could really sail into the moon, guys. I mean, Zebec is onto big things right now, especially with this chat and with the reopen of the US government and positive feedback from these guys. 14.4% is absolutely fantastic. I mean, let's just go back and look at this general markets. We have very few coins doing over 14%. Maybe yes, we have Decreed here. We have just a few coins, but Zbcn for its category seems to be doing absolutely fantastic, and we hope that continues. There's no drawback. Alright, guys, that's all that we have for you on the Gold Rush Crypto Daily channel today. Thank you for listening. Like this video, subscribe, share. Bye. We'll see you on the next one.